She's a big character. Nothing keeps her down.
43 families will hear every single day in the United States that their child has cancer.
We never thought it was going to happen to us. It basically smacked us in the face. She was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia in September 2020. She had a fever for about 3 days. I took her into her pediatrician and there really wasn't anything that they could do for her at that time. A whole week went by, her fever spiked up to 102. Took her back into her pediatrician. He looked at her and said, "She just doesn't look right to me. She looks a little too pale." He ordered the blood culture and I did not even pull in my driveway and he said, "You need to turn around." We pull in there and he starts talking all this red blood cells, white blood cell count. Then it finally hit me when he said leukemia, because of course leukemia is cancer. And I kind of stopped him and I said, "Wait a minute, my daughter has cancer." She was only 2 at the time. She's just a baby. This happens to other people. This does not happen to us.
4 Diamonds is a gift fund within Penn State University that is set with a mission to conquer childhood cancer. We have a robust research program that is exploring, why does childhood cancer happen? How could it be prevented? How can it be treated differently? And how can we minimize the side effects of current treatments? THON, as we affectionately call it, is the Penn State Dance Marathon. It is the oldest and longest running dance marathon in the United States and the world's largest student-run philanthropy. Every year, more than 16,000 students at Penn State mobilize and unite in the fight against childhood cancer. They raise funds and have awareness activities all throughout the school year. For the last 45 years, THON chose 4 Diamonds as its sole beneficiary for its fundraising efforts.
Literally a godsend. As soon as she was diagnosed, we didn't have to worry about insurance. We didn't have to worry about how much our hospital stay was gonna be. They met with us right away and they're like, "Look, we're gonna handle everything. We're gonna help." They just literally lifted everything off of our chest.
After a parent says, "Am I in the right place? Am I getting the right care for my child?" What we hear from parents, how in the world am I going to pay for all of this? For 4 Diamonds children and their families, all of those costs of care are covered regardless of what insurance is covering, regardless of their ability to pay.
Yeah, they pay our medical bills, but they're truly a support system in the end for everything.
Having that safety net of 4 Diamonds to say, you won't have to worry about the medical costs associated with this is such a relief for the family. And it is not typical experience for any child to have to understand what is a Metaport, what is chemotherapy, to have to lose their hair after they had just grown their hair.
She's crazy, she's spontaneous. She is just the most cheerful little girl. I mean, they literally stick needles into my poor child and she bounces right back. I don't know how she does it. She goes through so much. If you look at her, you can't tell that she's going through all the stuff that she's going through. Like, she's battling the worst thing that you could imagine. She's in what's called maintenance. Her maintenance is actually over November 30th, 2022. She'll be ringing that bell and she'll be considered cancer-free. I cannot wait for that day.